You know what I noticed is you have an eye for design.
I do have an eye for design.
So you can recognize the difference between a camp poster and a dog breeding salon or something.
Yeah, well, we're millennials. We grew up on Microsoft Paint. We know what things should look like. I have ideas.
So that's a big focus for us too, is we care about which designs are better. We have arguments, this design versus that design. And Adobe customers use A/B testing to say, okay, well, which one is the best? Which one is going to drive more revenue? Which is going to be more exciting, conversions, all of these things. And we thought, well, what if we could, during the pre-flight process, that means before the test even goes live, we could use AI to detect, all right, well, what is the best option and what are some recommendations for that?
Like a precog.
Yes, it's a precog, exactly.
Okay, no one here watches movies. That's cool. No, there weren't like 6 dorks cheering for that. Like I was like racking my brain. One, thank you.
The millennials in the audience know it.
Okay.
Definitely. So to show us how we do it,
It's a Minority Report joke. Okay.
We've got Project Face Off and we have Doa.
He was right there.
Hi, Eric. Hi, Eliza.
Hi, Doa.
So I just flew in from Switzerland, and I love it there. You see, I love it so much that on the left, you see a web page that I built to promote tourism in Switzerland. However, I feel the design is a bit bland. So on the right, you see 3 alternatives that might be more engaging, but I'm not entirely sure. What do y'all think? So, Eric, if you had to pick one, which of these 3 on the right would you go for?
You know, of these 3, I'm a dark mode fan. I'm going to go with the one in the middle, the dark one.
The one in the middle. That's a good choice. Eliza, I'm going to ask you your opinion in a bit, but first let me give you a little bit more context.
Okay, I mean, I'm here.
Yeah. So when stuck in a situation like this, as Eric said earlier, we would run an A/B test. Split real users between version A and version B, wait for enough traffic, crunch the stats, and find out who's the winner. This works, but it can take weeks or even months. So if you don't have that kind of time, how can we build our intuition? I'd like to introduce you to Project Face Off, an AI-powered tool that simulates an A/B test in seconds and even explains which variant wins and why. Let me show you. I'll create a new test. Switzerland campaign.
You spelled that so quickly.
You know, I studied computer science, so.
Fair.
As my control, I'm going to choose the original version. And as my challenger, I'm going to choose the one that Eric has picked.
He picked the incognito porn one. He liked the dark mode. We all know what that means.
I thought it looked good.
Open, close tabs. Okay.
Oh, well. So let's, for our primary conversion goal, let's say bookings for Switzerland trips. All right. So, are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Ooh, look at that. So under the hood, Project Face Off generates user personas that simulate interaction with both designs, like scrolling, clicking, thinking, and they decide whether they would convert. We repeat this until we hit statistical significance. You see the test is currently running, and we're almost done. So...
Oh, no.
Oh, well, it looks like
That's a
the
bummer.
control has received more votes, so that's the winner. Sorry, Eric, you didn't
Sorry,
make
the
it this
one that looks like a
time.
cookbook one.
But don't you worry, because if you scroll down over here, the AI insights tell us that the control won because the challenger's dark theme hurt readability, while the control's clean itinerary made it easy for users to understand and act. You see, this is great for pre-flight screening. We can now quickly eliminate weaker options before committing to expensive live tests. And we're not done yet, so if you scroll down over here, you see the system has generated a nice PDF report that summarizes all of these insights, and it contains even more details in case you're interested. So, Eric, do you want me to send this to you by email?
Yeah, at Adobe, we love PDFs, so please ship it on over.
Sounds good.
But who converts the document to the PDF? How do you outsource that?
We do.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
All righty. So, before we move on to Eliza, Eric, any final wishes or feedback?
So here's what I've been thinking about, and we talked about this a little bit, is that I like comparing A/B tests, but what if I have more designs? You showed, 3 other options before. Can you whip up a feature that gives me the chance to add multiple
Other letters.
designs?
We want other letters besides A and B.
Multiple. Okay. Well, you know what I can do? We now have Cloud Code that can help us quickly prototype new visualizations for the interface. Do you want me to try that? Because I actually had it over here, Cloud. So we could prompt something like, allow me to upload multiple challengers.
Call it tournament mode, okay? We'll get real cool with it.
Okay.
Call it medieval
with the
times
theme.
mode.
Run them all against
See?
this theme.
Where's your computer now? I study
So-
computers for a living, not a spelling
So
bee
Eric,
winner,
you said
see?
tournament mode. Did I hear that right?
Yep,
You
I
tell
love
us.
it.
Tournament mode.
You're the Swiss genius with spelling.
Okay. So while Claude is working on that, let's go back to our variants. Eliza, now it's your turn.
Okay.
So I want to tell you about another great benefit of this tool, which is it allows us to test scenarios that are very difficult to test in real life, like new market probes or highly specific segments. So for the highly specific segment of elder millennials, which I know you're very familiar with, which
I'm
of these 3 designs on the right do you think might resonate the most?
For my group,
Yes.
I like the middle one, but I think it's going to be the lower one because it looks like an early internet blog post, like /Atlantic article. Like I trust it.
Okay. Which one?
The bottom one,
The bottom one, the Heart of Europe?
the heart of Europe.
Okay, that one was my favorite too. So let's go ahead and start a new test and pull the changes from Claude. Hopefully we have, you see over here, tournament mode available. That's exciting.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and select these 3 challengers all at once. Okay, that's a
If
good
I'm
sign.
right, everyone in here gets free drinks.
All right, I hope you're right. Me
If-
too?
Yeah, and if I'm wrong, you still get the free drinks.
Okay,
so
all right, win-win.
It's okay.
So last but not least, let's select from Adobe Experience Platform our target audience, which is elder millennials.
Don't let me down. Let's go.
So, ready for the tournament mode?
Yeah!
Okay, let's go.
Not the porn one. Not the
Wow,
porn one.
look at that visualization. It's like we're watching a real game, right? Woof. Are you feeling the heat, everybody?
Are you guys feeling that heat?
Nice.
Well, it's getting certainly hot for me, so I need to take this off. And let's take a look. So the first one, it looks like it's gonna be
I thought
inconclusive.
it was an animal.
The second one, it looks like the control is gonna win.
Yes!
And the last one, you were right, Eliza.
I know my people.
Congratulations, you won.
Thank you.
So now that we know which one is the best, most promising challenger, let's go ahead and ask AEM agents to use AI to build a functional web page from this mock. And once done, we're gonna launch this live A/B test on Adobe Target. And just like that, we're good to go. There you have it, Project Face Off, built to help you.
Awesome. Thank
Built
you,
to help you
Noah.
move forward with insights and confidence. If you'd like to use this technology in your own work, please be sure to vote for us. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, I love that. We could say that it's predictive analytics in an unpredictable world.
Wow. That sounds like a good tagline. I see our CMO over here. She's ready to take it.
Take it. I'll take 10%. It's fine.
That's the discount that we had for your
Oh,
comedy
man,
show,
that one
too. It's a
hurt.
win-win.
I felt that one.